Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, I am Milk and this is Milk Astrology, and today we're going to be doing another weekly tarot video on zodiac signs. And of course I'm starting with air signs, so if you are a Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra, this reading is for you. You can apply your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars. I just feel like the rising will be the most accurate, but I also feel like moon can be helpful too. So just whatever you feel is most comfortable. Those are just my recommendations. For this reading we have I'm Rama, and it's talking about where you're being called to journey to. I feel like this week is about realizations for you. I feel like you're really coming into your element of deciding what is best for you or what you want. But I do feel like there's a bit of pushback. I feel like you're a bit scared to take some kind of risk or some kind of leap. I have Knight of Cups and Princess of Cups, and this is talking about you're feeling very optimistic. There's a lot of creative energy. There's a lot of opportunities going on. I feel like maybe you're talking to someone. If you're single, I get the vibe that you're like talking to someone, but you're kind of nervous. I feel like you're kind of scared about trusting someone or trusting someone too much. I feel like there's a theme about not wanting someone to have too much power or like authority over you. So I feel like there's a bit of pushback that you're kind of giving into. And I also have the Star reversed. So usually I would start cautioning you about your health when I get this card, but I feel like with the other cards, I just want to take into consideration that I think you're just kind of scared or you're too much in your head this week. I feel like there are good things happening around you, and I feel like there are some risks that you need to take, but you've been so cautious and you've been so like over prioritizing the needs of others or like how to help others that you're kind of nervous. I feel like you don't want to take a risk, and I feel like this week you're kind of being told to take that risk. So let me pull a few more cards. So the Fool reversed, I feel like you recently took some kind of faith of trust or a leap and it didn't work out in your favor, and I feel like this is also why you're so hesitant this week. But I feel like you're also being a bit blinded by missed opportunity. I feel like there are some positive things happening, but you're just not wanting to take risks. Nine of Cups. Okay, so yeah, Queen of Pentacles and the Fool reverse, you're definitely doubting yourself. I definitely feel like you made some risks lately that didn't benefit you, and this is why you're really just not wanting to take future risks again. But then Nine of Pentacles, I feel like you are incredibly, like everything is going to be good for you if you just believe that it will be. I feel like you're just kind of doubting yourself, and I feel like when you're able to let go of what you're so stuck in your head about, things will get better for you. I just think you need to believe that things will get better for you, because it definitely shows like you're too stuck in your head right now. So yeah, I think you definitely just need a little bit of a push. I feel like if you just trust your intuition this week, but are also open to making some risks or some decisions, even though you might be initially kind of scared, it will work out for you. So yeah, that is my brief reading for air signs. I feel like that's a pretty optimistic reading though. But even though the Star reversed for this reading, I don't really feel like I should caution you about health. Being mindful about your health and just being more protective of your physical health and your surroundings is incredibly important. So keep that in mind. So for my earth signs, this reading is for Taurus, Scorpio, and Virgo. If you are a Taurus, Taurus, Scorpio, or Virgo, this reading is for you. I have Six of Cups reversed, so I definitely feel like you've been incredibly nostalgic lately. I feel like you've been kind of stuck in your head or stuck in some like past situations that you might feel regretful about, or you just might feel a bit, I don't know, I feel like you've just been really nostalgic lately, or you've just been really stuck in some kind of weird thought process that you're not really wanting to share with people. I do think this is about your past though, so I do feel like your past is coming up in some way. You also have 9 of Swords upright, so again, I feel like you've just been really hard on yourself lately. I feel like you have a lot of anxiety or fears. I think you're just not sitting right with yourself right now, and I feel like when you're not sitting right with yourself, it's easy for your mind to wander and to go into these dark spaces. Ace of Cups upright, so things are going to get better this week. I feel like towards the end of this week you might feel a bit of this heaviness lifted off of you. I don't think things are going to feel as hard forever, but I do feel like there's this weird tension that you're feeling right now, and I feel like it's a lot heavier than you realize. I also have Star Mother, how can you mother yourself, the Oracle card. So I feel like this is really talking about how you might need to take some time off of the things that you've been so set on doing to really prioritize yourself better and prioritize your own energy better. I feel like you kind of got lost in something. I don't know if this is a person or if this is like your work obligations, but I really feel like you lost sight of you taking care of yourself. I feel like you haven't been taking care of yourself. And I feel like you kind of just are so overwhelmed that you don't really know how to get back into that. And I also have 7 of Wands. So you're definitely going to feel, I feel like your faith is being tested right now. I feel like maybe your courage. I feel like people are really trying to get some sort of reaction out of you right now, or maybe just like life in general is just really hitting you hard. But again, I really see like you persevering through this. I feel like you might be a bit tested this week in the beginning. I feel like your patience might be tested, but I really feel like you're going to get back to feeling better about yourself. I think you do need to, again, like I think you need to find ways to comfort yourself better, to like mother yourself. I feel like you've been so focused on prioritizing other things or other people. Princess of Pentacles reversed. I feel like maybe you made like a bad financial decision recently. Maybe you made some bad investments, and I think this is why you're feeling so much anxiety, because earth signs love like material possessions and wealth and business, and I feel like when those things get a bit skewed or messed up, this really takes a heavier impact on you versus if it was another sign. Princess of Swords though, again, like there's this huge strength and resilience theme with these cards, so I really just feel like you need to remind yourself like things aren't going to be this way forever, like things are going to get better for you. And you also need to take some pressure off of yourself. I feel like I'm always saying this to you guys, but I really feel, yeah, 8 of Swords reversed. You definitely need to take some pressure off of yourself, because I think you're mostly just at war with yourself in your head, and I don't necessarily feel like it's like, I don't feel like it's helping you get back on track. So yeah, overall that is my reading for earth signs for this week. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Is for fire signs. If you are a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, this reading is for you. So I have Justice reversed, and I feel like this is talking about something in your life recently that you wanted, didn't really work out in a way that was fair or helpful to you. I feel like in a way you felt very slighted by what took place. I feel like you felt like cheated or wronged by the situation, and I also think that that's making you a bit more cold or calculated towards people right now. I feel like you're coming off very aggressive. I don't think you mean to, and I don't think this is something that you want. I think it's just kind of like a coping mechanism when you get hurt or when you get misled. I feel like it's easy to just put your guard up instead of dealing with things head on, and I think that's kind of the route that you're taking. I think you don't want to have to face things in a way that will make you vulnerable again. So this is why you're kind of going through this like I'm so tough facade, even though you might not necessarily feel that way right now. And I also have 4 of Wands reversed, so I feel like whatever you've been kind of mourning or going through, like you're coming to a point where you're able to be more at peace with it. I feel like this week is kind of about getting one step closer to healing. So it's kind of like an inner personal celebration, something that's like very small or subtle, but it's like something that you do notice, like there is a bit of weight lifted off of your chest this week. And I think that's really important because I really just feel like you really went through it. You went through some kind of disappointment. The Lover's reversed. So I don't know if this is about relationships or if this is about just people in your life in general that disappointed you. But you're kind of going through some kind of, almost like a breakup. Like you're going through like the mourning or grieving of something that you have to move away from, that you have to work away from, because I think it left you very vulnerable, and I feel like it took advantage of you. Now I also have Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? So I definitely feel like this card is very accurate for this spread, because I feel like it's talking about not giving up, not backing down, and also just like being strong within who you are. Like you're a fire sign. Fire signs are incredibly passionate and courageous. So I definitely feel like this is just a roadblock. I don't think this is like something that is going to really devastate you as much as I feel like it will definitely make you stronger. The Devil. So yeah, you're really just going through it emotionally. I feel like you're really being faced with the need to rise above something right now, and I don't think that it's something that is easy for you. I feel like you're going through kind of an emotional turbulence. And let's see, one more card. Please be a positive card, because yeah, I feel like you're kind of going through just like a mental health moment. Queen of Cups, there we go. So yeah, towards the end of this week, I do feel like you're going to feel more at peace. You're going to feel more like strong within who you are, because I feel like at the beginning of the week, you're kind of tested. I feel like your patience and the way you're involved or handling relationship dynamics are being really tested right now. I don't think that something happening around you was fair or that you deserved it, and I think that you're kind of going through this pushback of knowing that you deserve better, but also just being really hurt and being really vulnerable. So this week is about growing from that and, you know, finding, yeah, 7 of Wands, you're being tested. You just have to rise above it. So it's just kind of the reading, the mood this week. Yeah, so if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Reading is for my water signs. If you are a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, this reading is for you. First thing I have is Temperance reversed. I feel like your patience has been tested. There's kind of a skewed sense of balance right now with you. I feel like someone in your life is maybe taking advantage of your limits, or maybe you're not fully in a situation where you're being fair right now. There's a sense of like fairness is kind of out the window. Assuming with your relationships or something in your life is just very unbalanced. You need to get back on track or find a healthy medium, because it's kind of skewed. 6 of Pentacles, you're juggling a lot. I feel like you're very positively juggling a lot. You have a lot of ambition, you have a lot of determination, but this could be why this card is also popping up, because maybe something else is unbalanced or out of place. You have the Hierophant reversed, so you are kind of being called to reshape something or kind of defy someone's beliefs or mindsets right now. I feel like you're kind of being told to take a stand against something, or be more vocal about how you feel about something. I feel like this is kind of stressing you out. Maybe you're being called to defy like something in your life, like a balance related issue. And I also have the Crumbling. What are you clinging on to? So I definitely feel like this is about you needing to declutter some of the things in your life. You're definitely going through like a pushback period where you need to stand up for something, or you need to tell someone how you feel, because there's a sense of, oh, so the Tower reversed, which is extremely fitting to this card, because it's about huge changes need to start shifting in your life. And usually these changes are sometimes extremely painful, but they're extremely worth it. But right now you're not letting that happen. So you're in this weird phase of things aren't continuing to go the way that you need them to go, but you're not accepting that things need to transform and need to change, and you need to start getting that in motion so that it can go this way. Because basically you're just not, you're holding on to something that you need to let go of. I don't know if it's like a job, a relationship, or your pride, but something in your life needs to change or shift right now, and it's something that you don't want. Like, you're really fighting to hold on to that. Knight of Pentacles reversed, maybe bad investments or weird situations with your finances right now. I feel like you're just not in the right headspace this week. I'm like really trying to keep shuffling to get more information because I feel like I'm invested. I really want to know what's gonna happen for you. But what is going to happen for water signs this week? Oh, okay. Queen of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Cups reversed, Four of Wands. Okay, so I feel like this is about relationships or people in your life. I feel like you've been really invested in helping others versus helping yourself. And I feel like people are very quick to want to take advantage of your kindness or what you're willing to offer them. And I think it's really important that you start evaluating, how are people giving you the same energy that you're giving them? Is it equal? Is it fair? Do you feel like people are as dedicated to you and your commitments or the things that you care about as you are to them? Or do you feel like maybe it's becoming a bit unfair? Or do you think that maybe like the things that you're willing to do for other people, they aren't willing to reciprocate? I feel like these are things that you should ask yourself right now, because I definitely just feel like you're going through a huge shift right now. I don't think anything extremely heavy has happened to you yet, but I feel like you're in the beginning phases of something about to take place. It's kind of like the calm before the storm, but I do feel like the storm is going to be positive and helpful to your growth, and it's going to be something that you need to happen. It needs to happen. So yeah, that's my reading for you this week. Sorry about the vagueness. I tried to pull more cards to help you, but I just feel like it was I don't know. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like and comment below. Tell me what you thought about this. Tell me how you felt, if it was awful, if it was good. And I will see you in my next week's video. Also, make sure you turn on all of your post notifications. I only post like once a week. I do want to post more, but we'll talk about that later. So yeah, I will see you in my next week's video.